Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the Umass Minutemen taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UTSA Roadrunners. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, Umass will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Roadrunners offense will get the first crack at it here. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So Umass offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Umass quickly back to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes the option. They get him on the ground, a 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Umass lines up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 3rd and goal from way back there. Wide out in motion. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Safe completion on the screen. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. What a disappointment. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Dropping back, it's Price. Looking left. Complete downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Umass quickly back to the line. Trying play action. He's right on target. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, UMass! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to add another. bangs it through for an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Price. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Umass offense returns to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Umass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. There's a live football. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll leave it with him. Keeps the legs moving. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, give on the inside. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The pitch to the left. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Umass quickly back to the line. Now the play fake. Finds his target down the middle. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. This Umass offense is moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Makes a connection. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. On the ground, it's Conrad.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Umass.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Umass 21, UTSA 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lobs one high down the left side. This hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UTSA!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees this guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
UTSA 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Oh, and the ball's out on the return.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They'll run play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's got it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Umass will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, it's complete. A huge pickup. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. To the air, it's Price. He's got his man. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw on first down. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Minutemen. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Fakes his man out. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Umass quickly back to the line.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Delivers to contact. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Umass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's loose. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense. And the quarterback takes a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific